on October 3rd. He asked me what day it was.
It's October 3rd. Hey guys, welcome to day number 4. It's October 3rd, 2016, and I'm about to leave my house. So it's almost 4 p.m. I went to sleep an hour earlier than I did the past 2 days, except I woke up around 2 again, so that's annoying. Do you guys want to know a secret? I've only seen Mean Girls once, and it was junior year of college when this guy invited me over for like a Netflix and chill night. So if it wasn't because of that, I probably still would have never seen it. I think it's funny and I understand the cultural like impact it had on us, but I don't know. I don't think it was that good. I mean, I'd probably catch a rewatch every couple of years, but it's not like my top 10 best movies ever. So if you haven't caught on to the fact that I don't go to work, it's because I don't have a job. But this morning I woke up and I had an email about scheduling an interview for being a medical scribe. So literally applying for this job has been so annoying because I know I applied months ago. I don't know exactly when, but it's been so long. And when I applied, you have to do this typing test, which I did. You have to do a grammar test, which I did. And then I had to go get my immunization records because I'm going to be working in a hospital if I get this job. So then I had to go to the public health department and then wait for a really long time and then get my forms. So once I did all that, they emailed me and they said, oh, we think you'd be a good fit, you know, you qualified and everything we're looking for. So we're gonna put you on a wait list and we don't know when people are going to quit. So we don't know when we'll contact you for an interview. So it's been so long that I thought they just took me off the list or that they didn't even know who I was anymore. So I was actually going to call her and just ask when they think I should be hearing back. And right before I called her, they actually emailed me. And this was a couple of weeks ago also. They emailed me and they said, oh, so we finally have spots and we want to know if you're still interested. It's full time. Email us back and let us know. So I emailed them back, and like I said, this was a couple of weeks ago. And finally today they got back to me. Although they did say in the email that they wanted a response by September, like the last day of September. But I figured if I emailed them earlier, maybe they would get back to me to schedule an interview before then, but it was wrong. So yeah, it's been the weekend, so today is Monday, so it's the first day of the week. And they got back to me about scheduling an interview. The interview is over Skype, which I've never done before. I've done phone interviews and obviously in-person interviews, but never a Skype interview, so I don't know how I feel about that. I don't even know if my computer like can handle that, because I have it's not an old computer, it's just like I've abused my computer and it's literally falling apart. So I have to figure out what day I can do this interview. There's a spot open for this week. The only spot open is Wednesday, but that's the day before my test, aka Wednesday in 2 days, and I don't want to do it so soon because I need to prepare my responses for this interview. And they said it would take an hour, which I really hope it's not an hour because that's really long. But I read online it's around 30 minutes. But they asked this one person 20 questions, and it's like, oh my god, like what questions can you even ask? And a lot of it is like legit questions. And I'm not saying the job isn't legit, it's just that medical scribing is not, I don't know. It's literally like a job you get while you're still in school or like during your gap year. But the interview questions are like, why do you want to be a doctor? Like, why do you want to work in the medical field? And they'll give you like scenarios and stuff like that. But whatever. I'll probably sign up for a time next week and hopefully I'll get the job. So I'm so shook that not only does this person have a decal of their Instagram handle, but that it's on their car. I'm actually upset, but also I want one. So I just picked up some note cards from Target and I'm back at the bookstore to study for today. And I'm so glad this is going to be my second to last time actually having to come here regularly. because I'll finally be done with my test. So I was thinking about how my friend Laura said that I talk really slow, and I don't think that's something that I've ever noticed before she told me, and no one's really like pointed that out. But now every time I edit my videos, that's all I can think about is how slow I talk. And I don't know why I talk so slow, but it just happens. And there are times when I'll try to talk fast, but every time I talk fast, all of my words slur together and it's hard to understand me. And it doesn't help that I have I have a southern accent, and right now it's like tolerable. Most people not from the South would notice, but people like none of my friends here notice because they grew up in the South. Um, but whenever I talk really fast, I also get even more Southern, and it's just really weird to listen to. Um, Maybe one day I'll like read something really fast so you guys can hear, but it's kind of funny. So yeah, I'm about to go study for 3 to 4 hours today, and I'll see you guys after. So I like fucked up and tried to be cute with that little Mean Girls opening, and I left my fucking pen and my notebook at home, so I had to write with a pen that was dying on note cards that I bought from Target, which were tiny, but I made it work. It's a little after 7 now, so I studied for around 3 hours, and my mind is just like, blah. Trying to figure out what I want to do now.
Hey guys, it's 3 o'clock and I just got done editing the video for today. I think I'm at least getting a little bit better with this whole editing thing since I'm done early again. So, this whole night I've just kind of been in a mood. I guess I've just been in a funk. I wouldn't say I'm depressed or anything because I know what being depressed feels like and this isn't that. But I'm not necessarily happy. I'm just kind of blah about everything. I've just been thinking about life and how uncertain the future is. And I don't know, I just feel like my life has been on pause ever since February when I moved back home. And I don't know, I don't really know how to feel about it. I'm just ready to start again. That's why I'm really hoping that this interview goes well. I actually signed up for the interview tonight. I chose 3 dates next week, or 3 times next week when I can meet, and they'll um, email me a confirmation for one of those times. So I really hope that the interview goes well and I get this job just because I really want to move out and I really want to go back to Atlanta. It's not even so much. I mean, it's a lot of things, and I won't go into like a bunch of details now because this can actually be a topic for tomorrow or even another day. It's not even about going back to Atlanta and like being able to go out. It's also like being surrounded by like a lot of my friends and just like the feeling of being independent and living on your own and everything. So yeah, I guess that's what's been bothering me. I was also going through some of the videos that I already had on my computer. And for the past 2 birthdays, I have like this really huge like party at my apartment and I invite like all of my friends and I usually have my camcorder. So I know 2 years ago I had like a confessional room of sorts like you see on reality shows and people would go in there throughout the night and just leave me messages. So I wanted to edit all of that together into one video, and I just never ever got around it. I actually started last year going through the clips and putting them together, and I finished like the intro, and I just never touched it again after that. But I saw the intro today, and it just really made me nostalgic just to like see all those faces again. Because after I graduated college in 2015, like everyone moved on. Like everyone went to grad school or they went back home or they got a job in a different city or a lot and some people even went abroad like a lot of my close friends. And it's just weird because you literally go from seeing everyone on a daily basis and just being around them all the time to like some of those people will never see again. Of course, like a lot of my close friends, I'll see them again, but just like the people that I wasn't necessarily that close with, but people I would still hang out with, like I don't won't see them again. And in terms of like my close friends, I don't know the next time I'll see them just 'cause, everyone's schedule is so unpredictable. So yeah, I can definitely talk about everything more later, but I just want to kind of explain why I'm just like poopy right now. Um, so yeah. Tomorrow I have a dentist appointment at 12:30 in the morning, which jokes because I've been waking up at 2 p.m. the past 2 days. So I actually need to sleep early tonight. We'll see if that happens, and I have no choice but to wake up early tomorrow. And by early I mean like 11:30. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.